Hello again, and welcome to another Miku and Pokemon video because I had a lot of fun last time designing the other ones. I had so much fun doing Wooloo, Mimikyu, and Gardevoir, and I was thinking it's time for round two, and this time I'm going to be tapping into the Eeveelutions, and I want to make this kind of like a little series on my channel. I feel like that would be kind of fun, and with the Eeveelutions specifically, I'm going to be splitting them up into 3 different videos, and I'm not too sure if I want to put them all out at the same time or like in like a straight line, if you know what I mean, or if I want to put like maybe a video or two in between them. I guess I'm just gonna go with the flow and do whatever happens. I don't really plan out a lot too much. Like, I don't use my brain a lot, but when it comes to art, I do. But yeah, I'm really sorry, by the way, that this video is so much later than it should have been. I put a little community post not too long ago. I mean, as of recording this, I posted it last night, but I don't know when this video is coming out, so it could be a few days from now. But just some life got in the way, like always, and actually very exciting. I am currently working on a commission, which I haven't done commission work in like a long time, and this time around it's for a custom doll. So it's taking like pretty long. It's taking longer than a normal like drawing commission, but I'm still trying to do some things at a time and trying to fit everything into my schedule. So, yeah, I'm just trying to take as much time as I can, and that's all I really can do at the moment. But anyways, in this first part, I'm mixing Miku with Eevee, Glaceon, and Leafeon, and I feel like I did take more creative freedom with these designs, and I try not to just stick to a design that looks like Miku wearing a Pokemon costume like I did last time with Mimikyu, and I feel like I can't stop throwing shade at Mimikyu. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this video, and if you couldn't tell, I'm doing 3 designs in today's video, and then second part will be 3 more designs, and then the third part will be the last 3, just because, there's 9 of them, and that makes the most sense to me. So let's just get started with this video. Okay, so starting off from like 2 weeks ago since I made that intro. I mean, well, duh. Of course, we're starting off with Eevee, right? Eevee's like literally the first for everything for this whole little series. But anyways, I feel like when I think about the Eeveelutions in general, I just can't like pick a favorite. Like, I feel like they all have a special place in my heart. But of course, if you like find me on the street and you're like, "Hey Jay, what's your favorite Pokemon?" I'll just probably be like, "Sylveon," because she's pink or something. I mean, even though my favorite color is blue, so it's probably like Glaceon or Vaporeon, but I don't know. I just like fairy Pokemon. Okay, even though at least in the actual TCG, there's no fairy types anymore, which really sucks. But anyways, I originally did plan all of these designs out already in my sketchbook, and I am taking things a video at a time, but I will say right now, I absolutely love how Eevee turned out. And honestly, in this whole video, I love how all of them turned out. I just love designing, so like I said, I probably can't choose a favorite, but I'll probably go back on myself and completely contradict myself. But anyways, when I did plan Eevee out in my sketchbook, I did write down that her look was inspired by early 2000s fashion, and honestly, I don't really see it in the final illustration. Maybe I could have given her like a cropped zip-up hoodie or like those like military style hats that have like jean material. I'm not too sure. I don't really remember. I mean, being born in 2005, I should probably know some of this, but also keep in mind that I wasn't like self-aware or like I was just a baby. So I'm not too good, and I don't really know much of the fashion for it. I mean, also because when adults were dressing, you know, like all these Pinterest photos that you see, I was crawling around wearing like Disney princess pajamas or something. But anyways, I did like the idea of giving her like furry fingerless gloves, but I did wind up changing it to regular fingers gloves at the end of it just because I think they just looked a little bit better. At least the way I drew them looked better than like the furry ones. So, I mean, maybe in the future, if I do draw these designs again, I might try out like the furry fingerless gloves, but I'm not too sure. That's for the future though. I'm not gonna worry about that too much right now. But keeping the topic of like furry fuzzy things, I am really loving the boots that I did for her. And I also really like how I made Eevee's tail an accessory, much like the ones you see like when people like dress in like scene outfits or like other alternative styles. Because I know there's definitely some people out there that still wear like those like clip-on tails and stuff. I think those are pretty cool sometimes. um and I really like that I did it for Eevee. I feel like it just looks extra cute, you know. And trying to keep the whole Miku vibe going, I did give her like Miku's hair color on the tips of her hair. Even though originally when I was coloring this drawing, I did give her more of like that really light tan color that Eevee has like around like their neck, I think. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember right now. I'm also recording this at like midnight, so I'm a little bleh. But anyways, um, I did change it to Miku's hair color only because I kind of felt like it was less Miku and more Eevee human design. So that's why I changed it. I mean, I think it looks good either way, but yeah. I also did add part of Miku's headset to this design, and I feel like I should have maybe drawn like the full headset, but I did just stick with like the little pieces that go around Miku's pigtails. I mean, again, it still looks good, but just little changes I kind of wish I did. I mean, I think I did try sketching it out, but I just didn't like the way it was going. But the only other thing I can really think of that like makes her like Miku like is the skirt and I guess like the turtleneck. I mean, originally I did put her like with like Miku's collared shirt in my mind, but I did change it for like a regular sleeveless turtleneck. Like because like I don't know why I did it. I just think it looked better. And of course, just like last time in the other videos, or video, there's only one video prior to this, I put Eevee's Pokedex number somewhere on her body, much like how Miku has the one on her arm, and I feel like I might have already said that before in last video, but I guess just like a little reminder, you know. And with Eevee all done, here is Hatsune Eeviku. And yes, I had my friend come back and help me just a little bit with the names, and I'm gonna be so honest, some of the names are not the best. It's really just a matter of like smashing the Pokemon name with Miku, and it gets kind of weird. I mean, I didn't want to keep putting Eeviku at the end of every like Pokemon name. So, yeah, I don't know. It just isn't the best, but I'm trying. I mean, I could have like came up with like brand new names, like regular human names, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't, but yeah. Anyways, let's move on to another Pokemon that's just a little bit colder. Okay, so this is like my 5th time recording this section of my voiceover because oh my god, my mic keeps fucking with me and it's pissing me off. Um oops. I mean, I think I fixed it. There's been like a buzzing every single time I did a voiceover, and I hope I fixed it. If I didn't fix it, you will hear it because this is the last time I'm doing this section of the voiceover. But anyways, we're on to Glaceon now, and I feel like this will be very obvious, but when I was designing Glaceon, I looked at figure skating dresses and I used that as my main inspiration, alongside Winter Miku, which is I believe the Miku variant with like lighter blue hair and then like a completely like white outfit. I think I don't know. I don't have a picture like right in front of me, so I'm not too sure. I think I'm right on that though. And the only thing I think I really took from that Winter Miku design is the scarf, which I made into Glaceon's tail. And I feel like I have like a little thing going on right now with including the tails as part of their design. Like not outright making it into a tail, but making it into an accessory. Maybe I can do that with the other designs in the future. I mean, Leafeon, I guess you can kind of say I include the tail, but could have done a little bit of a better job with that. But I mean, I can always do that in the future. I mean, I have like 6 more drawings to do in this series, so I have the time and I can put that effort in. But I also gave her ice skates, obviously, because why wouldn't I give her ice skates? It's fucking Glaceon. Why? Glaceon's whole thing is ice. So, and she's a figure skater, so duh, she's gonna get ice skates. And I also made a clear note in my sketchbook that she has to have sparkly tights. I'm not sure why I wanted to include that, but I did. And I do really like it. I think I did a pretty good job on those. And something else I think I did a really good job on is the diamond pattern that I put throughout her outfit. And I put some in her hair too. And I really like how that turned out actually. I feel like that gives more of a Miku vibe to that drawing. Um, and it keeps with the Glaceon stuff because Glaceon has diamonds like alongside its back, I believe. And obviously, I think, at least in this set of drawings, I think that this is the most Miku-like Pokemon design I've done. At least for this set, for this video, I think so. I mean, if I were to claim the most Miku-like Pokemon design I've done, obviously it's Mimikyu. I still find that design really cute. You know, you already know my thoughts on it though, so I'm not going to reiterate what I've already said. And this might be because blue is my favorite color, but I just really like her hair too. Like, I'm obsessed with it, honestly. I love the gradient that I put on her pigtails, and I did kind of have a hard time deciding where the shades of blue were going to go in general on this design. But at the end of the day, I do really like the final product, and I feel like it's a really nice blend of Glaceon and Miku. And I kind of like the way I drew her as well, like just her posing, because I feel like she looks really confident and that she knows what she's doing, which is way better than me. um, because honestly, let's be real, if I fell and broke my tooth while wearing heeled boots, I cannot imagine the damage I would have done to myself if I was ice skating. Anyways, let's move on. We have Hatsune Miglaceon, which I really don't like that name. I'm gonna be so honest with you. That name is not the best. I mean, I told you that the names aren't gonna be too good, and that's one of them. But it's too late now. It's too late to change it. So, whatever. Okay, so the last design in today's video is Leafeon, and my friend that has helped me with naming these Pokemon up to this point, his favorite evolution is Leafeon. So this is a shout out to him. I know you're watching. You should start making content as well. That'd be so slay. But anyways, this is for you. All right. When planning out Leafeon, I took inspiration from earthy boho fashion because I did feel like that just fit with Leafeon being a grass type Pokemon. I mean, sure, it might have been a little cliche, but I absolutely love it and I'm completely obsessed with it. And funny enough, this is the first evolution that I have, or at least the evolution Miku that I have, that has pants. So I think I just like to switch it up a little bit and do some pants because I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they kind of look like the pants I customized last summer, and maybe I can include a picture of it if I can find a good picture of them. If not, then maybe I'll do like a poorly drawn version of it and show you. But anyways, something else I did change with this design was that the fact that she's also wearing sandals. I mean, I guess I kind of broke up like the boot trend with Glaceon because I technically gave her ice skates, but I think those are different. I mean, I think I did do some research and I found out that ice skates are specialized boots. So she still has boots. And Leafeon has sandals. So if you disagree with me saying like, oh, ice skates aren't boots, blah blah blah, then you can like go fact check it for yourself because I'm right and you're wrong, and that's why I'm the best because I'm always right. Anyways, I did have the idea to also include the shiny variants of these evolutions this time around, but I did not want to do all that work of recoloring, and honestly, some of the shinies for the evolutions are kind of disappointing. I mean, if I'm being honest, Leafeon is a perfect example in my opinion because I feel like there's not enough of like a color difference to me that makes it special. Like, obviously, like, I think almost every Pokemon fan can agree that Leafeon's shiny variant should be like pink or like fall colors, like, because it's like it's just such like a small difference that it just doesn't really give anything. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too deep into it. Maybe the people that do actually like Leafeon shiny are gonna hunt me down and slaughter me in the back of an alley. And if you do, just make sure to let somebody know. So that's why I'm not making content anymore. But okay, I'm planning my death for some freaking reason. Anyways, I'm just gonna be honest here. For some reason, when I was coming up with Leafeon Miku, I really got reminded of Brazilian Miku that got really popular in, I think, 2024, which actually caused all of this Miku fan art in like different areas of the world. And I really love how that like impacted the art community and stuff. And that honestly was one of my inspirations to actually make this video series in general with matching her up with Pokemon. And I know this probably isn't a new idea. I mean, since my last video, I've been on like Instagram and TikTok, and I've seen people actually do Pokemon Mikus. So it's completely not a new thing. Like, I did not come up with this on my own. This is just an idea I had, and it's my little twist on it. You know, I'm not claiming that I'm the one that started it all. Obviously, I'm not. This has been around for a while now. But this, again, like I said, this is my own little twist on it. This is my own style, you know, and I'm happy that people are able to still enjoy my content, even if I'm reusing ideas that have been around. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of the art community, but also there's also people that like make something completely new, which is really cool. Um, and I'm happy to be a part of it. But anyways, enough of that sappy shit. Okay? Enough of the sappy shit. With that final thought about the art community and stuff, I now have Hatsune Leaku, and that name is actually not too bad. But I really love how she came out, and I can't wait to actually get this video done so I can see them all lined up together. So after a month of making this whole video from drawing to editing, here's the first part of the Eeveelution Mikus lined up. And oh my god, I love how they all look together. Like, I feel like this time around I did a good job with mashing Miku with these characters, and just realizing them was so much fun, and I can't wait to continue the series. Hopefully this time or next time it won't take like a month to do, and I do really apologize for that. I've been super busy. But yeah, but of course, um before any more random or non-Eevee Mikus, I will be finishing the other Eeveekus, if you will. But still feel free to suggest other ideas in the comments, like maybe I can break away from Pokemon after the series is complete, just for like a little bit. Maybe do some inanimate objects or something, or maybe even some of my OCs. I did have that idea to do some OCs, but I don't quite know which ones to do just yet. But yeah, like I said last time, every Miku is canon, and I'll see you next time.